Where do I even start, bruh? You remember my last videos where I was saying that they can't stop Wemby? Nah, I was talking about OKC. See, the New York Knicks, however, is a different story, you know. Yeah, I was talking about SGA. I was talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder. I was talking about the Western Conference. But when the Spurs hit the Eastern, Jalen Brunson is a completely different player than what they've seen before. Consistently dropped 30. Jalen Brunson is a king of New York. And then they have other people too. They have not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5 first round picks. Mikal Bridges. I'm just saying, they got the heart of the garden. Josh Hart. They got Cat. They got OG. They got Deuce McBride. Mitchell Robinson. They got Jose Alvarado. Bro, even the bench warmers is tough. The list is packed. Who the Spurs got? Champagne? How are you named after an alcoholic drink? Yo, pack it up. I know I'm kind of like, you know, a bandwagon. For those specific videos, I was talking about the West. The Spurs is the best. Like, you know that one song, The Spurs Won the West. The Spurs won the West. Yeah, the Spurs did run the West, but they don't run the entire NBA. The Knicks run the entire NBA. First off, Wemby does have Kobe mentality, but the Spurs have 5 titles in the last like 20 years. Y'all good. Y'all don't need another chip. The Knicks, however, first off, lost to the Spurs in '99, and they have like a 50-year title drought. They need this championship. So, game 1, bro, everyone was saying Spurs in 4. Wemby's sweeping the Knicks. Bro, what the fuck happened? Y'all are so like quick to say this, to say that. I mean, I know we were quick to say Knicks in 6, this, that, and the third. But the Knicks are already up 2-0. It's not a shot towards the fences to say Knicks in 4. Game 2 was another close game. But Wemby could not hit the game winner. Is this your king? Is this your man? Is this your superstar? I know I was just talking like, you know, great about Wemby. But now he's against my Knicks. Now he's against my Knicks and he's a problem. I said that in the first episode, in the first video. I was like, Knicks, we have a problem. Knicks, we might have an issue. We might have an issue. Fix it and do something about it. And they did something about it. They're up 2-0. And we're going back home. We're going back to the Garden. We have home court advantage. It's over. It's over. I'm sorry, Wemby. Wemby, you're still young. You're still 22. You were the Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. You still got it. You can still lead your Spurs to the finals next year. But the Knicks? Nah. Against the Knicks? Nah, you're going to have to wait till the Knicks. Someone gets injured, like, you know, knock on wood, God forbid. Someone gets injured, someone gets traded, or we just get some bullshit, just get unlucky and some bullshit happens to us next year. But this year is not your year, Wembanyama. I'm sorry. But you cannot, and you're already down 2-0. Your inexperience has been seen already. You cannot lead your team in the 4th quarter, and you cannot hit buzzer beaters. Now let's watch the video.
Back to a 3-point lead with 2.5 remaining. Fox splits the defense, almost falls down, and the alley-oop to Wembanyama.
He's so tall.
I think De'Aaron Fox is not.
That's why he could do that. At this point, I was like, come on, Jalen.
Bridges.
Captain Clutch.
Right on top of him.
Mikal Bridges.
looks to set the screen. Excellent defense from Vassell. Shot clock winding down. He's going to have to shoot.
I'm not going to lie. These Spurs are locking up the Knicks. These Spurs were locking up, but Jalen Brunson is so quick. We've definitely improved in these scenarios, in these close game scenarios. Before, we couldn't even, like, score at all. Trash! Air ball! Come on, Wemby. You're supposed to be leading your Spurs, not airballing. See? Like, if that was a game winner, I would have been so mad. Or if that was a dagger. And then we got the cat goaltend. I remember that. I was so mad. I was like, bro, that's not a goaltend. And I saw the replay. I was like, oh, shit. I be talking too fast.
Shot clock at 7. Bridges finds some room, goes inside, lost the ball, picked up by Harper.
I was like, what was that?
Harper attacks the rim.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Shut up by Anunoby. Wemby inside, layup is good. And the foul. Spurs regain the lead.
What are you supposed to do when there's a 7'5" demon running towards you? I'm not gonna lie, Cat and Hart were not scared of Wemby right. They both contested, but he got the N1. He got the N1 anyway.
Chance of and final minute here in game 2.
Ooh, let's spin around.
Brunson bumped by Champagne.
Spin move. Captain Clutch. Captain, my captain. My captain! He does it again! That's so cool how Jalen Brunson gets to like be the captain of the team next to his father too, the assistant coach. You saw that drop step? Ooh, heavily contested too. Pound dribble jump step. I would have been so mad if that went in. Like the last few shots of the Spurs have only been Wemby. And obviously he's the tallest of the team. He can shoot over any of these niggas.
Back of the rim won't go. Wemby the rebound. 12 seconds remaining. Stolen by Brunson. And knocked down by Wemby.
He passed it. He was about to fucking cry right here, bro. Look at the crowd, gang. Oh, it's so fun being the opposing team and looking all these. Damn. Oh my gosh. It's so fun being the opposing team and looking at all the faces when we're winning. They have 7 seconds left. Like right here, I was sweating my ass off. Sweating bullets. 7 seconds. They have 7 seconds to get a good shot off and win the game.
Bridges on him. 4 seconds. Fox to Wembanyama. Pulls up. Jumper. Go. Rebound taken by Vassell. It's over. It's over.
Like, that was such a good stop, but Wemby just inexperienced, bro. His heart is racing.
It's over. It's over. The Knicks survive. 13 straight victories. And they
13 straight wins, bro. My favorite number. Second longest in NBA history. The first longest is Golden State. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Wemby is like, you know, really mature for his age. Or I mean, maybe I'm not gonna say mature, but like he was like, I don't know, he was just cool with missing that game winner. When he had that turnover, he's like an expressionist. Like I'd say James Harden was an expressionist, Kobe was an expressionist, maybe LeBron. Expressionist would mean like actually reacting to bad or good things. You know, let's say if you hit a game winner, you're like, yeah! But if you miss a game winner, you're like, oh, fuck! Like, Wemby, like, you would expect Wemby, because he's 22, he's kind of young, you would expect him to be like, oh, shit, I missed a game winner! Oh, no, they're gonna trade me! My team is gonna hate me! Oh, my God! But no, he was just like, he just pulled his shirt up, and he was just like, oh, shit, man. Alright, I see I'm motherfuckers in game 3. Wee. And then he just kind of like walked to the locker room like nothing happened. But you could see that he was crying, or he looked like he was crying when he had that turnover. So, you know, that kind of objectifies what I'm saying just a little bit. But like, I would expect him to react how he reacted with Chet back when he was like 17. But no, he was just chilling. So people that just don't like the Knicks were like, bro, anyone that comes out of the West is gonna sweep the Knicks, dog walk the Knicks. What happened? If it was OKC, the same thing would have happened. Okay, Oklahoma City floppers, maybe. But even in this game, game 2, the refs were against the Knicks. The refs were giving the Spurs favorable calls, and they still won. We were playing like dog shit this game, and we won by 1. Imagine when we go back home and we actually balling. Let me tell you again. Let me tell you again. Bring the brooms out. Bring the brooms out, cause it's getting real. The first 2 games were at home. I thought we were gonna lose them. I'm not gonna lie. I thought something was gonna happen. Nah, we won both games, and we're going back home. Come on, bro. The sweep is gonna happen, and Spurs fans will have nothing to say. Everyone's like, oh, the Knicks got lucky. Oh, Wemby's unexperienced. The Spurs are just playing bad. Bro, you had 2 games at home. But alright, man. That was this video. I'm gonna see y'all in game 3. Jalen Brunson is our daddy. Cat Daddy. Mikal Bridges, Ocean and We're gonna get a fucking championship!